I'm Danielle Johnston. I am honored to be nominated as 2016 Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Woman of the Year. When I was 19, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was at Texas A&M University at the time, loving life, living the dream. Sophomore in college, finally in a sorority, with all my girlfriends and having such a great time. And at that point, my whole world was devastated. I was sick for probably 6 months throughout the summer, going through a couple different illnesses along the way, just not figuring out what was going on. The doctors at the time were unsure. Went through a couple rounds with the physicians. Eventually, they detected a large tumor that they really said was the size of 2 men's fists in my chest. So at that point, it was so incredibly scary. Am I going to live? Am I going to die? Couldn't possibly imagine what was next. From that point, I had 6 months of chemo and 1 month of radiation. And, thank God, proud to say that I survived that. I'm doing so fantastically well at 10 years today as a survivor. Throughout that time span, I just remember my mom just being my constant support throughout everything. There were times I did not want to go, and she just rocked me in her arms and said it was going to be okay, that I was going to make it. I was going to make it, and we were going to be together. My mom unexpectedly was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she did great. She went through right around 6 months of treatment as well for breast cancer, did fantastically, and shortly thereafter she finished her treatment. My dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer and received radiation therapy for approximately 2 months and is now a survivor. So thank God he's doing great. But unfortunately, when he was finished with his treatment, my mom was then diagnosed with a secondary AML, a myeloid leukemia, which is very, very rare. And this came from a drug that she actually received while undergoing treatment for her breast cancer. She only survived a very short time from there, 4 months after diagnosis. It was very, very quick, and so shocking that I couldn't imagine living life without her at that point. And I miss her every single day, and it's been such a challenge to live without her as my constant support and my constant guidance and everything that I had ever known. I immediately decided I need to do something with this. I had cancer for a reason. At the end of my mom's life, we talked, and she said, you have to do this. You have to help other people. You have to help kids. This is what you're meant to do. That's been my goal ever since, and my promise to my mom. And I am now a nurse practitioner at Texas Children's Hospital, specializing in pediatric oncology. Every single day I see families going through, what I did plus so much more. My job is so rewarding in so many different ways, but at the same time, so challenging, so emotionally devastating sometimes. But I absolutely love what I do, and the families I've met have inspired me. So my hope with raising funds for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Woman of the Year campaign is to really bring awareness to the community and know that I know this is not something, almost every single person knows somebody who has been diagnosed with a blood cancer, with leukemia, with lymphoma, has a family member, a friend, a close one, a loved one who has suffered through this, who has gone through this and knows how devastating of a disease both of these are. And really bring awareness and understanding that we need help, that we are not there yet. Those kids at Texas Children's, to ring that bell when they're done with chemo, they ring this bell, and it's the best feeling in the world. And families to see that, to see those cures, and to see them walk out cancer-free is what we want. Everyone, please help me raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Man and Woman of the Year campaign. Please help us today.
Vuelta, damos vuelta. Vuelta, vuelta, vuelta. Vuelta. Ahora bailemos, cachete con cachete. Vuelta. Ay, dame mi beso. Ay,